What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Big O back again with another vid. Hope everyone is having a glorious day. Before we get into it, just want to say thanks everyone for tuning in, and go ahead and smash on that thumbs up. Definitely subscribe so you don't miss a thing. And what we have here, as you can see, is my 55-gallon tank with my male Escambia map. And recently did a full clean out. Switched a few things around, took a couple things out, kind of opened it up a little bit more so you can have a little more swimming space. The way I had it before was more purposefully because there were two turtles in here sharing this tank, one of which was the striped neck musk, which is now in the her own 40-gallon breeder, which I'll be showing in a couple minutes. But you know, I had it set up in such a way so just to make sure that the musk had a little extra help getting to the surface whenever she may have needed it. So this guy doesn't really have that problem. He's a much better swimmer than she is. So I just decided to kind of open things up a little bit so he has a little bit more room to kind of move around now that he's going to be in here by himself. But just kind of move things around, you know, out of this corner, move them sort of to this side, and you know, he can kind of hide behind these two pieces of driftwood. And he usually uses this little bush right here close to the surface to kind of sleep on, because I have it hooked up to the egg crate above it, so it's not going to go anywhere. And it has these two little bushes that kind of just stay on the bottom. That's the only thing I actually want to do, is to add maybe two more of those on the bottom of the tank, just to kind of give them a little more cover, make them feel a little more secure. This bush right here kind of just free floats around, as does that one. But overall, I like it better than it was before. Like I said, especially since it's only going to be him in here, and everything else is pretty much the same. The lighting is the same, filter is the same, basking area is the same. Although only thing I did actually change was I added a couple of pieces of tile just to kind of be able to help it hold the temp a little better. But I do want to try something different with the basking area. Maybe I'll build something else, or you know, something a little different. Maybe I'm not really too sure, but I'm kind of tired of this one, to be honest. So just want to try something different, maybe something that looks nicer than this. But other than that, not too much of a change. Just moved a few things around. Like I said, opened up the space a little bit, and that's pretty much it. He seems to be enjoying it. He's a lot more chill lately. He's not freaking out like he was before when I had the camera on him. He's kind of just cruising around, taking care of business, just doing his thing. It's my guy right there. Love the colors on this guy. This is the only Escambia map turtle I've seen in person, and you know, I don't know if he's just a really like nice example of one, or if they're all like this. But colors on this guy just pretty dope. Which brings us to my striped neck musk tank, which is still on the floor. It won't be on the floor forever. Definitely have some plans for this tank, but it's going to require for me to get quite a few other things, but that's all in the works already anyway. And I'll obviously be putting out the updates as things progress. But if you can see, there she is, kind of poking her head out a little bit. It's pretty dark, but she's right there. She sees me crawling around in front of the tank. She got a little curious. But there she is, kind of just giving me the eye, making sure everything's okay before she comes out, if she does decide to come out. Ever since I did put her in here, I've noticed that she's become a bit more of a recluse. I see her a lot less. But you know, it's no problem. Usually a lot of musk turtles definitely have the tendency to hide a lot, but you know, as long as she's okay, doesn't bother me. I moved a few things in and out of this tank as well. That half log hide, I got it out of there. It was just a little bit too big, along with the large piece of driftwood that was here on the left hand side, to kind of again open up the swimming space a little bit more. Now she just has all these fake plants to kind of crawl around on if she needs to get to the surface really quickly. And on this side is the little cave that was in the 55-gallon tank, and a couple of pieces of driftwood. Everything sort of stacked on top of each other, if you can see. If I bring it over here, you'll be able to see. So yeah, I got the little cave and the piece of driftwood there that kind of goes over here, over the other one. And if you can notice, you gotta get a better shot. There she is, just kind of hanging out under the driftwood. She's like yawning right now. Come on. Alright. I tried. But yeah, she's not trying to come out. But yeah, just to give you kind of overall look at the tank. Still got the 2 Whisper filters in here sitting on terracotta pots. Still got the extra foam pads in there, both of them, because these filters aren't the greatest. I only really like using them for hatchlings, but whatever. I had these on hand and got them going. They've been working okay. Very soon I'll be adding an aqua clear to this tank, and that'll take care of that. I won't need any more filtration, but everything in here is pretty nice. She also seems to be enjoying it. Yeah, so if it was cool with them, it was cool with me. So I just want to throw out a little update just to kind of show off the minor changes that I made. Nothing too crazy, but little by little we'll be making more and more changes and adding a few things and just reorganizing and rearranging a few other things. But until then, and until the next video, happy reptile keeping. Peace.